So we are the Saturday before the Saturday of Bo Huff. So next Saturday, 7 days from now, we're going to be at the show. And I've got the fenders primed. I forgot to show them when they were in the filler, but just picture a fender covered in filler. I did the body work on both these and primed them yesterday, which is a lot of work. I still had to grind some welds. I think I even had to finish up some welds, and then body worked them and primed them. Now these aren't straight, just like the rest of the car isn't straight, but with the color and with what we're doing, it works, you know. There's a couple of spots that I'm seeing already that I need to put a little filler on and get these blocked and painted, and then me and the wife will come back tonight and finish putting the car together, and then I can drive it all next week to make sure it's okay, as long as our tires aren't rubbing. I ordered the tires for the rear. I want to replace the rear tires because they're old enough to buy beer. They're literally from 2001. They were always inside. They were never used, but they're old. And so I bought 2 new tires, and I have the Flex shop, the one we did the blue Pt.6 for that we're just finishing up. That truck, their tire shop or their service shop is getting us in some tubes, and they'll put the new tires on those rear wheels. So time to start yapping, start sanding. Cat draggers forever cat draggers. I'm part of the cat draggers car club, and so that's what that means. And then Jack is our cat dragger cat. He is the one got stuck under the car because the car is too low and drugged to his death. But we do not support animal cruelty.
All it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, and everything is gonna be okay.
There they are. We'll let them dry. I'm gonna bring the car in because it's stinking hot outside, so I'll let it cool off in here, even though it's not much better in here since we just got the fan. But let it cool off and come back at night. Got cleaned up, got some Popeye's chicken in me. Now we're gonna get back on it. Imagine our fenders are dry. I haven't touched them, but I'm guessing. And start getting our welting ready, get the tires off, try to get these fenders on. Got our fender welt in. The wife held onto the outside while I tightened up the bolts, made it possible to do here. Got our old Devils, Mr. Devils, lit up. License plate light. Looking pretty classy. Need to make new fender hangers. This was our ones that were in there, and I don't think this is original, but I have these. I don't know what they're off of. I thought they were for Brandon's truck, but when we went to put them on Brandon's truck, they were wrong, so we had to, there was 4 of them. We only needed 2 for Brandon's truck, so I cut them up to make that, and now we'll cut these ones up to use for old clippity cloppity clap. Well, just got back from our favorite taco shop. Well, Clip Clop did well. Always seems to. And it is just stinking hot out there, like stinking hot. And it dealt with that as well. Got a little bit warm. But with stop and go traffic lights, you know, it did well. It's 100, probably 106 outside. And Clip Clop just jaloped along. Can't go wrong with an old Clip Clop. I put these little badges on. I like them. They're from probably a shoebox to Crown Vic, somewhere in there. 49 to 57, somewhere in there. Emblems. I don't know where they had them, but I like them. Their stripes, all done by our local Jeff dash strip pinstriping. Don't be afraid to hit him up and get some stripes done. He always does just an awesome job. Had him go along here and do this stripe, which kind of, you can see our holes for our trim in there, but from about here you can't see them, and so that'll cover those holes until I find the trim. I'd like to put it on there, and I didn't want to delete them because shave them, because the car is very original, very complete, you know. I mean, not drivetrain wise, but body wise, you know. I haven't changed anything. The only real change we've done on the car is the firewall, you know, and even the die-hard enthusiast won't mind a Y block over a flathead. Alright, getting Clip Clop ready. We're leaving tomorrow. I'm messing with a new alternator bracket because we were right maxed out at the end here on this alternator bracket, so I'm gonna try to do a little better there. And then we decided we needed a few more things in here, so Jared's taking care of those. He added a fan, hooked up our cigarette lighter, gauge lights, windshield wipers. Is that it?
Voltmeter.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get a voltmeter work. So we put a little fuse box back here. It has a section for power and ground. It's just a homemade harness here, but with the simplicity of it, we didn't need much. Oh, poor old guy.
Ugh.
Poor old guy.
Working under the dash. It's always fun.
Always fun. But yeah, a little bit more creature comforts, and be able to charge the phone and whatnot. First time we wired it, we just did the bare necessities, lights, ignition and lights.
That was it.
That was it. And made for a simple harness.
Yeah.
Like one fuse or two.
Yeah.
And but now that we're gonna try to take it 600 miles, maybe we'll have a few more things, you know.
Would be nice.
Would be nice. Also got this mirror on there. It's I think I got this from the Robin's Nest antique store in Grand Junction, which is super fun if you've never been. But I think that's where I picked it up. And I want to say I paid like maybe 15 bucks for it. Don't know what it is, don't know where it's from. It's very cool, but I think it's probably an aftermarket accessory. I don't think it came off a factory vehicle. I think it was a, you know, a piece that you could pick up at the parts store, maybe through J.C. Whitney or something like that. J.C. Whitney's probably a good guess. That's our new alternator bracket. I had it mounted here, and so that's just going to give us a little more adjustment. All right, cup holders, fans, and now a horn. Holy cow. Lap of luxury here. Rust and luxury. Luxury and rust. And then trunk here. I made our little wood covers that would originally have been in here to cover up all your tools and oils, whatever moonshine you're running or whatever else. Let's see, there it is. But yeah, now when they're sleeping in here, we don't have to have our heads in the oil buckets. That's about it. Picked up some floor mats. Jared did this nice little install on the relay fuse because it needs a high amperage, so it just Jesus criminy, scared the crap out of me.
That's because you laughed at me earlier when I dropped it.
He accidentally honked it and he dropped his wrench. It was pretty funny. But yeah, so it's high amperage to right there, and then it can come off. So pretty cool.
All it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job,